House of the Dying Sun, the Broodmother, Murder at Ember Waste. I'm going to speedrun this level while achieving all primary and secondary objectives and the flagship bounty. Our primary target is the Broodmother in her shielded frigate protected by 4 flak drones. Our secondary target is 3 cargo containers. Other than that, there's just 2 pair of fighters to contend with. Each pair has 1 shielded and 1 not, and then a handful of unarmed escaping cargo vessels. Interestingly, if you allow the cargo vessels to escape, they will call in reinforcements, which warp in the form of a shielded corvette with fighter escorts. Now, we're just going to allow that to happen because we're trying to get a speed run here, and we're going to ignore the shielded corvette as well. The flagship is the usual fully equipped battleship, 3 railguns, 1 missile launcher. The flagship arrives with destroyer escorts. What is interesting and unique about the flagship is that it launches pairs of interdictor fighters, which prevent escape until taken out. It's a cool feature that I don't think gets used in any other level, and it's a little bit unfortunate that it's not going to factor in at all here because we're going to be so fast that we're going to take out the flagship before it has a chance to launch its fighters. I'm going to be running my usual speedrun loadout, gap drive, kamikaze chassis, autocannon, ECM, purifier bombs. The plan is to gap drive around the left side of the major asteroid in the center, take out some of the fighters while our gap drive recharges. It takes about 15 seconds, I believe. I find it's best to target the shielded fighters first because your allies are not as effective against them. It's vital to stay out of range of the frigate's flak swarm while you're doing this. The flak drones will tear you apart if you don't. Now comes the hardest part. Look for an opportunity to jump in and kamikaze the frigate when its flak drones are out of position. Basically, you're using your wingmates as bait to lure the flak drones away from the frigate so that you can jump in and ram it. You won't be quick enough to jump in and ram the frigate if the drones are swarming close to it, because the flak drones will kill you in the blink of an eye. You can try to take the drones out from range, but this is tedious and inconsistent because of their high speed and they're constantly dodging beneath the frigate's shields. I tried that, it didn't work for me. Once the frigate is down, kill the ejected Broodmother, then take out the cargo containers with purifier bombs as fast as possible. The containers are shielded, so purifier bombs are recommended if you want to be quick. Take out any targets of opportunity if you have time, but be in position to gap drive to the enemy flagship as soon as it warps in. A lot of times the big asteroid will be between you and the warp in, so move around it before the flagship arrives. Kamikaze the flagship, kill the ejected lord, and warp out. Here's my fastest run in its entirety.